started. So you can not only charge your devices, but use your devices. So let's say you're not gonna fly this year, you're gonna take a car trip. The kids are in the back seat, they're all ready to watch their favorite Netflix show, but you don't have Wi-Fi. Now you do. So you pay as you go for Wi-Fi wherever you want it, which basically means you could take any space and turn it into your workspace or your virtual learning space because you're taking the internet with you. The item number is 741505. Free shipping and handling, $30 on FlexPay. That's gonna be coming up. And then also a Fitbit. I'm kind of thrilled. I wanted to show you like how good I'm doing with my steps. They gave me this is a sample. There you go, there's my steps. So this is just in the last few hours of me walking around from studio to studio, Brian. So this is how many steps my producer has forced me to do today. We're just at 4 o'clock, but this is like a really, really cool Fitbit. Let me I just, as I'm figuring out how to use it, at $149.99, I have a way, way, way earlier version of a Fitbit. This is really a fancier one. It's got Alexa built in, so you're able to say, hey Alexa, you know, what's the weather like today? You speak into it. Also, of course you can set an alarm. I see that it's, you know, seeing what my heart rate is, and it's doing so much more. But I love that it's, you know, keeping a record of like what my steps are. So this is a fitness tracker, but it is also a smartwatch. You can attach this to your phone and get your text. It's very, very cool, and I can't believe that we're doing such a great price. Free shipping and handling, and only $30 to get home. I have 2 color choices. This is the black. I also have it in white, I believe. I believe we have it in white. Okay, so we're gonna continue on with our first item in our show. So when we talk about our today's special, which was Nutrisystem, a lot of the people that I talked to that gave testimonial calls talked about how they added exercise to their routine. And for me, exercise is super boring unless there's some music. So having those wireless earbuds are so important, and having a good quality sound in those wireless earbuds. I know there's lots of different brands. You can go from a very high end, you know, in the $300 range to something that is, you know, not too great at all in the $30 range. This is kind of that sweet spot. And we have a special price here for us here at HSN. It is brand new, it is on sale, free shipping and handling. These are the Happy Plugs Air One Plus truly wireless earbuds, and they come with a charging case. So they look very cool. The sound is amazing, and they're also super comfortable because with them, you get to have these tips that are customizable, because like everybody doesn't have the same shoe size, everybody doesn't have the same ear size. So you've got these tips that are customizable to put on the ends of your wireless earbuds. So I've got mine on here so that it's customizable, so it stays in your ear and feels super comfortable. And what I also love is the case. So when you pop them back in their case in their little home, this is also a charging case, and I have color choices for you. This is white, obviously, but then I've got it available in black. There's the white. I have a gold, rose gold, and then I also have marble. And I don't know if you can see this, so I'm gonna turn this around. Look at that marble, look how cool that is. So there is the marble. So just see that. I think all the colors are basically from when the cases are closed. So I wanted to show you that. Our special guest is Leah Little, who's gonna take us through all the details. Hello, my friend. Hi, Leah.
Hello, my friend. Here's a good look at that marble. And you are so right, Helen, because this is all about transforming the combination of fashion with must-have electronics. Winning the Fashion Award, Accessory Award in Sweden. We're talking here about the culmination and the marriage of the must-haves in electronics and the hottest looks in fashion. I'm a little partial to the marble. These are Victoria's. These are mine in the pink. And the beauty of it is now you can have an international brand that is world renowned and that is literally made for women. Most electronics that you see in the marketplace are let's face it, generally made for men. These are made for women with our preferences in mind. So if you are somebody that loves high fashion, you want to be able to match your outfit with your accessories, this is going to be the ultimate for you. But there's no compromise when it comes to the quality. I'm actually talking to you through them right now so you can hear the quality, because what you're going to have are some big, big innovations that are in this brand, like, for instance, noise cancellation. So it cancels out the background noise. It blocks the people that are in the background, the people noise. You're going to be able to have 40 hours of usable time. So with the case, you're able to put them back into the case, charge them for an additional 6 hours. If they lose you run through the 6 hours of the battery time, put them back in the case, use them for another 6 hours. So this gives you 40 hours of battery time, gives you the clear voice communication so you can get the best out of your phone calls and your music. You have the 2 omnidirectional microphones that are actually built in. So again, you've got great reception. And not only that, they're sweat resistant, so great for the gym, totally wireless with the 5.0 Bluetooth. And get this, Helen, over 14 touch commands. So you can use Siri, you can use your Google Assist, and they are so state of the art. This is the first pair of earbuds and the Happy Plugs that I've ever offered for you. The first pair of earbuds that charge with a new C connector. What does that mean? That means you have the latest in technology, and it's a faster charge. You plug them in to charge in that case for only 10 minutes, and you get an hour and a half worth of use. So these are state of the art, and what I love is that perfect mix of fashion and electronic tech going hand in hand, because this is a company that has partnered with Yves Saint Laurent. You see them in Saks, you see them in Harrods. When you think about high-end department stores, that's what the Happy Plugs are all about. This is the epitome of fashion and style. And now I want to talk to you about the rigorous testing that goes into them, because again, they are beautiful, but they are tested to last. They are made in the largest factory. And by the way, we have factories not only in Sweden, but around the world when it comes to Vancouver and London. If you want to be able to have the most high-end technology, but you want to have it in a fashion-forward style, that's what this is all about. Rigorously tested, Happy Plugs are internationally acclaimed, transforming essential tech accessories into fashion must-haves and winning that Fashion Accessory of the Year in Sweden. And I love, frankly, first and foremost, how they sound, but I love the styling that they have in the fashion.
So are these actually made in Stockholm in Sweden?
You're talking about the company's based in Sweden, and then we have hubs all around the world, in Hong Kong, in Vancouver, in London, in Barcelona. So these are literally international when it comes to the quality and the hubs that are around the world.
So can I use this with Android and Apple?
Absolutely. So it's Bluetooth 5.0. So it's going to work with your tablet. It's going to work with, say, your Fire tablet. It's going to work with your iPad. It's going to work with your iPhone. To your point, it's going to work with your Android phone. So any device that is Bluetooth, even when it comes to, say, your laptop. I'm talking to you right now through my Mac laptop, and that's what I'm using on the Bluetooth. And so, again, here you can see our fashion-forward look that we have with the rose gold accents. I love that. But yes, to answer your question, anything that works through Bluetooth, these are going to work for you.
So how is the sound quality? I know it's really hard to describe that because we can't like take them out and have everybody listen to them, but I think they look really beautiful. They look really cool. But I think really the proof is in like, how do they sound?
Sure. So the sound quality that you're hearing right now, I'm talking to you through them. So you're able to experience, I mean, with the limitations of your own television, I'm talking to you through the earbuds using the multi-directional, omnidirectional mic.
Yeah.
Thank you. And that's because you're looking here at something that is the highest of high tech. When you're talking about some of the advanced noise cancellation, that means it blocks out the background noise. These are designed for something called high def audio. Now, when we think about high definition, we usually think about high def video, right? You think about, the detail and getting rid of the little artifacts when it comes to, say, the little spots that you see on a screen. Imagine that in the world of audio. This is going to disseminate for you those little audio artifacts, so you have crystal clear, pure sound. It is a Qualcomm technology that is built right in here called CVC, and it can go a little techie on you, but basically you have algorithms that are designed to give you the optimum in voice quality, and also designed so that when you're listening to music, you hear every single note. It gets rid of the noise in the background, so you have minimal distortion, no audio artifacts, and you have something that literally has noise cancellation built right in, so you get the clearest and the best sound. And if you're having trouble with your nails there, Helen,
yeah, I know. I was just doing it wrong
instead of your nail.
I was opening it from the top instead of the bottom, but that's typical. Whenever there's a close-up shot on live TV, Leah, you know that I'm going to do it wrong. That's like par for the course. But these are really beautiful. I have to say the marble is particularly I mean, this is so cool. And I know that our customers love it. And so it's not only just white marble, it has like that lining of the rose gold. And then the earbuds themselves have that marbling in it. These look really amazing. I know our customers are gonna love them. Brand new for us here at HSN. Leah, thank you so much for calling in and for being part of the show. Look at these are just really, really cool. Really cool. I love the marbling.
I do too. And 14 different controls on board so that you can tap to control the volume, control the next track. They are the epitome of fashion meeting accessories when it comes to technology. Brand new, making their debut here, and 10 million sold worldwide. So this is a big, big brand worldwide. And it's so great to have them here at HSN. My pleasure to launch them with you, Helen. I hope you love them.
All right. Well, I hope you and Victoria have a great day. And it was great catching up with you. And I love all these brand new products. So Leah, thank you so much. Bye. Okay, so we're gonna continue on. And you know, it's 2021. We're in a whole new world, and it's interesting how some things that we did in 2020 because we had to, we're now continuing to do because we want to. And one of those things is changing where we work, how we work, where we learn, how we learn, and it's made having the internet and access to Wi-Fi even more valuable. That's what a hotspot is. It's internet wherever you are. And with the SkyRoam Solace Lite 4G Lite Wi-Fi, you pay as you go for internet. It comes with 5 gigabytes of data included, but it will have internet for your laptop, for your tablet, for your smartphone. This is the hotspot. It comes with a case. It comes with all the, the cords that you need. So basically how you use it is you plug it into your phone, and all of a sudden your phone becomes Wi-Fi. So let's say you have a track phone and you're paying for your minutes. When you add a hotspot, you can search the internet, you can watch Netflix, and you're using the internet as opposed to using your minutes. So it's basically that same kind of thing. You pay as you go, but the amazing thing is you're able to go anywhere. So you're on a long car ride like they showed you in that video, the kids are in the back, they're like, wait a minute, I'm halfway through watching, my Netflix series, Cobra Kai, or whatever it is. I'm guessing that's what kids watch. I know I watch that. So, there's a lot of other ones I thought not appropriate for the kids, but it's like they're able to continue watching that in the car. So Bill Duggan is our special guest. By the way, Bill, I don't know if you knew this, but we only have 430 of these, and that's it. They're already selling on hsn.com. Yeah.
Because people need Wi-Fi. We love being able to connect and see everyone, but without Wi-Fi, my camera is just a phone. And that's really where this comes in handy. SkyRoam has set the electronics world on fire. They've been editor picks in some of the top magazines, because what this puck will allow me to do gives me 16 to 20 hours of a charge time. Also works as a portable power bank, which is also something that's nice and exclusive, because we know the power needs that we have. So you're gonna get a nice carrying case with those cords so I can recharge my devices as well. But this does give me a secure Wi-Fi enabled spot in my home or out and about on the go. Because think of it this way, everyone now is home with me right now. So if I'm trying to do a Skype call with the boss or with you guys at home, I have to tell everyone at home, get off the gaming system, get off your phone, get off your tablet. I need the Wi-Fi. Or if we're all on the Wi-Fi for school and for work, I can use this as a dedicated Wi-Fi system just for me. So I have secure connections, so I'm not going to get dropped out. I'm going to be able to get my work done. And yes, it's a pay-as-you-go system. We have different plans at Skyroam. You can either pay per gigabyte, by the day, by the month, because you're just going to pay for what you use. Because if you are going to go out on that adventure, whether it's a hike, whether it's a road trip, I just need to get out of the office because they're redoing the floors in the apartment above me. I am connected and I can just jump on here. You only tether it to the device when you want to recharge it. So it's actually a wireless connection to your phone, to your tablet, to your computer. Because we've all been there where it's like, oh my, I need to get in touch with the office, but I'm at the amusement park or I'm at the kids' soccer game. I don't have Wi-Fi. I can't download the document. But you see how this works. And what's great about this hotspot versus other ones, it's not just limited to that one provider that I might have, that one cell phone provider or that one, internet provider. They work off of a variety of different cell towers out there, and I can have 10 different devices connected at once. So this is a huge win because maybe I need Wi-Fi downstairs in the basement because that's where I've been relegated to work from home. But it's really bad reception down there in terms of the Wi-Fi. I can have this downstairs and I have a good connection and it's also just mine. But if the kids need it, they can get on here too. If I want to take it outside so we can have movie night outside, but we don't get better range outside, this will give me better range. So it really is just that user friendly. But remember, you're not paying for it if it's just sitting in the RV. Because, I'm paying a monthly contract.
Right.
I'm just going to pay for it when I need it on that road trip.
By the way, we have less than 400 of these now. This is something that Bill knows this, so I tried to get it in another show a few weeks ago. I'm so excited. This is my first time I've presented it live on air, but I've been aware of this product. It is this amazing kind of portability that is exactly what we need right now. So we've got it on sale. It's $80 off. Here exclusively at HSN, the Skyroam is $80 off. It's usually $200. Say it's $119.99. $30 is your flex pay and free shipping and handling. We give you 5 gigabytes of data. So when you get it home, you could use it right off the bat. We're already including that. But no matter where you're going, you're able to connect to the internet. And if you want to have security, let me talk about security for a minute. Maybe you say, you know what, I'm working from home. I just want to go to a coffee shop. I just want to change my environment for a little bit. Those public Wi-Fis, that's how they get your data. They go into your computer. Once they can connect to you, they can go into your computer, go to your banking that you do in your computer, steal your passwords. It's really like kind of really be careful whether you get this device, whatever you go on public Wi-Fi. But if you want to work outside the home, you really want to have a private Wi-Fi, have that private connection, right, Bill?
That's just it, because you go to those public networks, everyone can have access to it, or it's really slow. And so this gives me that nice, secure connection. Because, it's a beautiful day outside. I got to get my work done, but, I wanted to go to the vineyard. Or maybe I needed to get out of the house because they are working upstairs, so I went out down by the pier, but I'm still connected. And this is where you're going to be able to use this, whether you're taking a road trip, you're at the coffee shop. The coffee shop does have Wi-Fi, but everyone is on that Wi-Fi. Or you know what? Maybe I just need to charge up my device. Realize you're getting the Skyroam Solus. You're also getting a case. You're getting that power bank cable system, which is nice and awesome because it has all the tips included, and 5 gigabytes of data to use from the get-go. Those are all $70 worth of extras. And the thing is, maybe you can't think of a place that you're going to use it. It will come up. There will be a time, whether you want to get out of the house, need to get out of the house. Have you gone to the airport? And why is it bad? I paid $5 for this Wi-Fi and I can't get what I need. It's because everyone in the airport's on that Wi-Fi. Or, maybe you're got to get work done. The kids are having a tissy fit. So yes, I'm getting my work done in the car. Been there, done that. Or, it's road trip season, going to be upcoming summertime. So pick what side of the road you want to drive on. Or am I on the right side of the car? I don't know where I'm at. But this is where you can have actually fun because you're not disconnected. And that's where you can take this with you wherever you go. Maybe at the beach, maybe I just need to send that one email. Maybe I need to download that one song, but it's going to be data. Or I've actually was offered to have a hotspot on my phone, but that was an additional charge every month, even if I didn't use it all the time. Oh, this is a fun one. Ooh, look, Helen. You like this? Look, she's so excited. It's the holidays. I'm having fun with this, if you guys couldn't tell. And the thing is, this is where, wait, am I blocking you or Laura? Let's block Laura. No, that's blocking you. But more importantly, it's an easy system, and that's why it has set the electronic world on fire. Because all of this fun I'm having right now, I need to have Wi-Fi, and you're going to have this with this device. And not only is it going to give you that Wi-Fi connection for games and for movies and for downloading all that stuff we need, but it also acts as a power bank. So if my phone does start to drain down, or if my tablet does, this will give me an additional gigabytes, or in terms of, not gigabytes, but give me extra power so I can actually charge it up. And one thing you have to realize, in terms of the gigabytes, we're giving you 5 gigabytes from the get-go. 1 gigabyte is on average about a 2-hour movie. So you're going to be able to watch up to 20 hours of movies if you'd like, about 25 hours of Skype calls with family and friends wherever you're at. Because have you ever been there where you're like, this happened to me actually once. I was overseas, first trip to Europe, and I wanted to show off the nice little chalet I was in or whatever. And I couldn't even get on the Wi-Fi in the chalet. But if I had this, I could have showed it off easily and secure. And that's when we get back to traveling, which we will get to again. I like the fact that even when I'm at home, the kids can be on their Wi-Fi and the spouses. I know I'm on my own secure network in terms of no one else is jumping on here. But if I did take it on a road trip, the kids can get on here. I can get on here, 10 different devices. And if we do get out and about, this is more secure than some of those public networks. So you're also protecting your identity. That's why this is great for all of us right now, because these are great. But if they're not able to get online, then they're just pretty much a paperweight.
Yeah, exactly. And I love the idea that you pay as you go, but you also have the option. Right. I'm going to be in this location and I'm going to be able to work, go to school, or, you know, be entertained. Maybe you're just, you know, somewhere where there's Wi-Fi. You want to have that privacy. This is a really cool item. Under $350 now available. Everything has a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get it home, use the 5 gigs that were included, and then see if you like it. See if this fits into your life. It's very easy to use. We do have it plugged in. That's just when you're charging it. It is a it is wireless when you're using it. So you guys, so this is like really, really cool. So remember, I just unplugged it. That's just for charging. It's this really cute puck, and it's very, very kind of high tech. It has this carabiner. It comes with a case as well. But I mean, I think you're gonna love it. 741-505 for the Skyroam Solace. And I know we've got limited quantities on this as well, I mentioned. So thank you so much, Bill. Great product.
Hey, everyone's going to appreciate having that connected, and that's what Skyroam's going to give you.
I like the my hair color throughout the year presentation, too. That was nice that you added that. Pretty
Anytime. Cool. Bye, hon.
All right, so stay tuned. We've got the Fitbit that I've been talking about. That's going to be coming up next. We're going to take a little break, right? Yeah, we're gonna take a little break, and then when we come back, the Fitbit, and I have an amazing value on a desktop computer, so stay tuned.
What really separates a house from a home? A home should provide comfort, coziness, and convenience. Join me on Monday nights where I'll be giving you great ideas for your home, your kitchen, and your life.
Okay, so I'm not gonna be shy about it. I like to eat. I'm a real foodie. And I'm telling you, we've got some tasty foods, and they've all been curated just for you. Grab a seat and join us. Good eating with me today at 5 p.m.
Here we are, 2021, thank goodness. Start with slow, smart steps. Give yourself 10 or 15 minutes to get some movement. Before you know it, you're going to start feeling better, have more energy, and look forward to that workout.
Well, I'm so glad you're joining us here at HSN. My name is Helen Keeney. So we're thinking about a new year, new you, creating the life you love. Our today's special is a Nutrisystem to become the healthiest you. But how about having an item that's really going to support that? Well, that's what the Fitbit Versa is, because you not only are seeing you know, your steps, your heart rate. There's so much more that you could do with this really amazing watch. And by the way, I can read this without my reading glasses if I just want to know what time it is. $149.99 is the sale price. You're saving $30 today. Free shipping and handling. I do have 2 color choices. I have it in the black or the rose. The rose is this beautiful rose gold. we are very limited. So let me show you this first so you guys can see the rose. It's got rose gold on the side and a pink band. You, of course, can change the bands, but I just wanted to show you the rose because that's the most limited. #1 fitness tracker brand. The Versa is the top-selling model in the Fitbit collection. It is a smartwatch and it is also a fitness tracker. So if you've been deciding, if I want to get a smartwatch, should I get a smartwatch, but I really kind of want to get a fitness tracker, it does pretty much everything. There's apps and notification. If you got the Today Special and want that Numi app that goes with Nutrisystem, you can have it on this watch. You can track your steps and it'll go into your Numi app, which is really cool. You won't have to input it. And it's so much like supporting your goals, supporting what you want to be doing. So there's the app, which is synced up to my watch, so you can see how many steps. This is pretty cool. I'm taking a look at this. So you're seeing what's going on in the app with Fitbit. But Lori Leland is our special guest. And the thing about this smartwatch, what I like about this Fitbit is it's a really cool smartwatch, but it also has all those features of that fitness tracker that we were thinking about getting.
Yeah, it really is the perfect combo of everything. It's a fitness tracker. It's the best fitness tracker because it's Fitbit. They invented fitness tracking basically back in 2007. But yes, it's a smartwatch. And the Versa has been so wildly popular. This is the Versa 2, totally packed with upgrades and features. It has that organic LED display. And like you said, Helen, it's a screen we can all see, right? What a relief. I put my family picture here because it makes me happy. But look at all the advancements. So you have built-in Alexa. She's not always listening. You just press the button to use that feature. There's a built-in microphone, but that's our favorite digital assistant, right? Set reminders, ask about calories. I mean, she's there on your wrist. It's amazing. Fitbit Pay. So load your favorite credit card in the free Fitbit app that you were just showing. And then in the contact-free paying places, you can use your Fitbit to pay. So leave your wallet in the car. So cool. 6+ day battery life here, so you're not charging this thing every single night like you would expect with a screen this large. Organic LED display. We all know the expensive TVs right now are OLED. You're getting that same kind of look on your wrist. It's amazing. It's packed with features and anodized aluminum, so it's really high-end, super lightweight, and incredibly durable. Corning Gorilla Glass, so it's scratch resistant. But look at this, all the different apps. This automatically tracks your exercise. And the reason I think a lot of us want to have a fitness tracker, not only in 2021, but also while so many of us have been home so much more, is to just let us be mindful of how much or how little we're moving so we can take steps in the right direction. You know, Callie had that little segment that just led into your show a moment ago, and she said something really telling. She's like, just take a few more steps. Just don't overwhelm yourself. That's what Fitbit really helps you do. Helps you look at the overall day and just move a little bit more, which is really cool and really important. All of your stats are here with your body. So all you do is you swipe up from below, and this is going to show you your day. It's going to show you your steps taken. I'm at almost 8,500 today. I'm having a pretty good day. Went out and did a little bit of walking. Active zone minutes. So that's even more important than steps, is just how many minutes a day you're actually moving. And that's really important for your heart. This is going to show you your distance you've traveled, your calories burned. It has an altimeter to show you the various floors you've traveled. There's your always on, continuously monitoring heart rate. This is also showing sleep. So all of your sleep is right here on your wrist, Helen, and then you can do that deeper dive on your phone when you go into that free application. But it just does everything. And even a smartwatch that keeps you connected to your phone. I can read an entire text message here. This thing is amazing.
Yeah, I'm playing with this. It's like really, it's really very cool. And right on the home screen, you can see like what, how many steps you're taking. And I'm trying to learn. So Spotify, an alarm, your exercise, the timer, your music, the wallet you were talking about, you could just use it to pay. Even what the weather is, does that really work? Or do you have to set, I'm all caught up, it says, with the weather. So I haven't, this is a sample, I haven't set it up yet, but here with the settings, and I'm just playing with it for the first time. It's very intuitive. Will it make me coffee? I see Starbucks there.
Everything but make you coffee.
Okay.
Like everything but.
Yeah.
Here's the weather. So yeah, you just want to make sure it's synced to a phone. Yours is probably not because it's a sample.
Yeah, it's
but
a
look,
sample.
There's the full weather forecast. Is that crazy? And then this has a, total smart features. So total synergy with your watch. Or with your phone. So when you get that text message, when you get an email, you can read the first couple lines. I'm an Android user. So check this out. My husband asks, Florida boy, right? He's like, it's cold tonight. Want me to build a fire? He just gets so excited about a fire in the fireplace.
I know, right?
So I'm an Android user. So Android allows this. Apple doesn't, unfortunately, yet. But because it has Alexa built right in, there's a microphone I can use to speak back. There are some cute emojis and things that you can do to respond to text messages. So check this out. He wants to build a fire. All right, honey, that sounds amazing. I can't wait to snuggle up and get warm. And this is Alexa, so it has completely dictated my entire message. How cool. And then I tap send, and I don't even have to touch my phone. So you could be at dinner with your family and you have a no phone rule, but you need to check and see what's going on with work, or you need to do a quick response. You're going to be able to do that. It's so amazing. And one of the other things, I'm still rocking the Christmas tree. I'm too sad to take it down. I think I'm going to take it down tomorrow. But I'm using smart plugs in my house. So with Alexa, all you do is push and hold. You don't have to say her name. Turn off the Christmas tree. And she turned off my Christmas tree. So Helen, I had all of my Christmas, all of our fun little Christmas ornaments and things on smart plugs this year. So when I went to bed, I didn't even touch my phone. I just grabbed my watch and I said, turn off all Christmas. And she went, turn everything off. Brilliant.
You're
right?
just cool, showing off now, Lori.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're just showing us how tech savvy you are. That's so cool. It's interesting because I have a Fitbit. I love it. It's non-judgmental. It just gives you the facts. It just tells you how far you've gone. And when you look at that, how many steps you've gone, it makes you feel like, okay, you know what? Maybe I need to do a little bit more than 2,000 steps. I think you're supposed to do something like 10,000 steps a day, 2,700. That's what I've done just walking from studio to studio. But it's pretty cool. And I like that I know exactly what time it is. 4:31. That is not with my reading glasses. Some of these fitness trackers or smartwatches are so tiny I can't see any of them. By the way, the rose gold, let me just show you this. I love this. The rose gold is very popular, but it's also very limited. You get 2 bands with it. One is a small size, one is a large size, so you don't have to worry if it's going to fit you or not. But I actually do have a question, Lori. If I want to change the band, I can, right?
Yeah, of course. Oh my gosh. And there are so many bands that you can get for the Versa 2. Like, it's limitless. If you go onto the Azon website, or Fitbit has tons of them that are specifically made for that. I mean, there are tons of options for bands. You can do the sparkly ones. You can do the metal, whatever you want to do. Our good friend Allison, producer Allison, has a really beautiful metal one, and I don't think she spent a lot of money on it. So tons of options there. This works with every phone. So if your goal is fitness or health, you just want to be more aware of how much or how little you're moving your body, just so you can move a little bit more. You're going to love this. This has gentle vibrations hourly to remind you to move. It's like from 9 to 5, I think, during the day. And I have found, just being home, I would be like sitting in my office all day long. I wouldn't be thinking about getting up and moving. So Fitbit has really helped me in that regard with those gentle vibrations. Now, if you hate that feature, you can turn it off, right? But that always on display, that's a big one. So without having to tap or twist, see, you can just look down and see what time it is, see the date. It's big enough you can see it. And then Fitbit works with every single phone. So you're not married to a phone system. It doesn't have to be an iPhone. It doesn't have to be an Android phone, whatever you happen to have. Google phone, Windows phone, anything. Free application. So this is going to give you the deep dive into your body. There's my steps so far for the day. All of the things that I showed you on my wrist, the distance traveled, the calories burned, it's all right here. And then sleep score. This is the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning. I tap on this to see what my sleep score was. So 78. And here's a miracle for you. Are you ready? 7.5 hours. I never sleep that much.
That's a lot for you, actually. I know you. That's a lot for you.
When you start to connect the dots, like when I'm moving a little bit more, I sleep better that night, and then it's even more motivating. And like you said, totally judgment-free. It's just a gentle reminder. It's not overwhelming. It's never mean to you. It's just presenting you with the information so you can make better choices. And I think that's why so many of us love Fitbit. I wouldn't have a day where I'm not wearing my Fitbit. I wear my Fitbit every single day. And I know you wear yours all the time too. It's so awesome.
And you know, it's also like a little personal assistant to remind you about, you know, because I can't remember, you know, forget about how many steps I've taken. It's like when you get a text message, I love that it's right there and that you're able to answer it right then and there. And you can do your calendar on here too, right, Lori?
Yeah, absolutely. You can get calendar alerts. Maybe you like to play games. If you're a Candy Crusher, you can get notifications for when your lives renew. If you have a Ring Video doorbell, you can get notifications for, you know, motion outside of your house. Like, you can have the notifications come in from your phone from any of the apps that you have on your phone. So that's really cool. Big, bright, beautiful, easy to see icons. You can load your Starbucks card. So if you have that gift card that you never use, just put it right in, type it right into the free application from Fitbit.
Oh, that's great.
And you can tap to pay. It doesn't make the coffee. Sorry. Close.
Sort of makes the coffee, though. I love that. Lori, thank you so much. By the way, the rose gold, not surprisingly, is the most popular, and it's the most limited. So if you want the rose gold, jump in right now. $149.99 is the sale price. We're also shipping it to your house for free. We're giving you 5 months to pay it off. So for only $30, you can get a smartwatch and a fitness tracker. It's the Fitbit Versa 2, their most popular model from the most popular fitness tracker company. All right, we're gonna move on, and I have an amazing all-in-one for your home office. It's from a company called Lenovo, which is the consumer side of IBM. So take a listen and learn a little bit more about Lenovo.
Different is better. Different is why 4 of our devices are bought every second. It's not just about being different, it's about being better. Because different is what drives us. Different does it right. Different finds inspiration in the most unexpected places. Different rethinks, reimagines, and reinvents. Different powers better, performs better, inspires better, wows better, shares better. Different is better.
All right, if I had to put in one word, what I think about this is jealous. This is a 27-inch screen all in one. There's no giant tower. Those days are gone. This is so cool, the styling. There's the Lenovo label. You get a wireless keyboard and a wireless mouse, and look at that incredible picture. You are also getting software that is valued at hundreds and hundreds, I think $363 worth of extra software. You get a password manager for 3 years of that. You get a greeting card software. You get a fitness broker, which is a fitness app, you know, fitness to get you started. The computer comes with a 1-year warranty. This one really has all the bells and whistles, pretty much everything. I see that it's got an optical drive to play your DVDs. It just really has everything except a bulk. It's so beautiful. Joe Harrison is our special guest to talk about this. Intel processing, Joe, but everything is not like the regular, because this is from IBM is really the kind of the commercial version of the company. Lenovo is really for you and I at home, but this is, I think, the most beautiful computer I've ever presented.
Oh, 100% correct. They actually had a team of furniture designers come in, Helen, and they worked creating this all-in-one. So when you look at the screen, all you really see is screen. 95% of what you see is screen. The bezel is really razor thin. And this is one of the biggest screens that we've ever had. 27-inch is absolutely massive. Like right now, I'm just on hsn.com. It fills up the edge to edge. I have no problem seeing anything. You have no problems pinching and zooming. Yes, it is touchscreen, so it really makes a world of difference being able to see it. I'm going to grab something real quick. Just to give you a quick comparison, this is a 10-inch tablet. Look at the difference between a 10-inch tablet and your 27-inch touchscreen. It's actually 5 times larger than this, 4 times larger than a 15-inch laptop, if that's what you're used to using. But the great thing about having this, it's desktop components. When you turn it to the side, everything is built right back there. There's your hard drive, there's your Intel processor, there's that DVD burner. The only thing you have to plug in is just one cable. And that's it, Helen. You plug that cable in, it's going to walk you through the setup, and you're up and running in just a couple of minutes. It has Wi-Fi built in. It has Bluetooth, and everything, including your keyboard and mouse, are also wireless too.
Joe, I feel like I could be like, Joe, just take a nap because I'm just going to be playing with this through the whole thing. This is so cool. It's like a touchscreen TV. That's how big it is. This is the homepage of HSN. And I mean, look at this, how responsive it is for you to see like the different categories. This is pretty crazy. I love it. And I did show the optical drive popped out right here, but this is, I mean, just so beautiful. You've got your Intel Dolby audio on this. I mean, it really, it's kind of like the best of the best. Now, we are doing a special where if you purchase this with your HSN card, we give you an entire year to pay it off with no interest and no fee. So if you don't have an HSN card, you can apply and you can get approved, and then you have a year to pay this off. I did the math on it, and it's about $75 a month. So go to hsn.com, put an HSN card in the search, or call the 800 number, 695-1418. I would really buy it with your HSN card because you could do even payments, $75 a month, or you can, you know, kind of pay it off early. As long as you pay it off before the year is out, there's no interest. But this is an absolutely gorgeous. It's like every box is checked. Even if you want like a TV in a room, like this can turn into your television set. I mean, the average size of a television set is 32 inches. This is 27 inches, you know, from here to here. It's right there. I mean, amazing.
Well, that's the thing, Helen, is even the screen has been upgraded. Yes, it is a 23-inch TV, but it's also full high definition. Most TVs are 720p resolution. This is 1080p, so you're actually getting 30% more detail. It just looks absolutely incredible. Whether you're watching home videos or you're downloading Netflix or you're downloading Disney Plus, our computers, especially this past year, have really become our entertainment hub. This is where we're going. We're not going to the movies anymore. This now becomes your movie theater. And with that speaker bar down below, like Helen mentioned, Dolby audio is included. So you have one of the best screens, the biggest screen that we've ever had from Lenovo, but then you also have that incredible audio. Now, it does have Bluetooth, so I'm using Bluetooth earbuds to talk to you, but you can Bluetooth connect your earbuds. You can Bluetooth connect a speaker if you want to, or maybe if you want to use that webcam, it's on the top. Have you ever wanted to chat with your grandkids over Zoom, over Skype? So many of us are doing this now. We just used Skype the other day to talk to my son's doctor over the webcam. We don't go to offices anymore. We see it, it's all right there. But the reason why you're going to love this, really one of the biggest ones, is just the power that's behind it. Because when you end up buying a desktop, you buy some of the most powerful processors that are out there. And when the processor makes the difference between a super fast experience or one where you constantly see the hourglass or the spinning wheel and you get frustrated. Look at what I've got up and running on my screen right now. I've got a video running. I've got photos. I'm on hsn.com. There's Candy Crush. There's Netflix. There's my photos. I'm on the Microsoft Store. I'm not on NASA's website. And it's quick, it's fast. As soon as I click it, it is ready to respond. If I want to get to Netflix, I click on that instantly, it's right there. There's one thing you don't see that spinny wheel. It is ready and waiting on you because the processor on the inside is a processor designed for a desktop. It's Intel's Pentium Gold, which is their more advanced processor. So if you're tired of waiting on your older computer, that's why so many of us have a desktop. We always have one in my house because it's the go-to place. It's where all that speed is when you have an Intel processor. And this Gold series is something new that Intel came out with because they said instead of just making it faster, let's make the processor smarter. Like using Zoom calls and Skype calls, those are things we never thought of even just last year, but now it's so commonplace. Or watching a movie on here, whether it's Netflix or Disney Plus, that's something that truly is a possibility because you have this big, gorgeous screen. But the other thing about having a desktop is you usually have that big, bulky tower. This, when you turn it to the side, there's really nothing to it. It is wafer thin. And like I talked about earlier, Lenovo actually had a furniture design team come out and design this because the all-in-one used to be big and bulky. A desktop is big and bulky. Now there's just one cable to plug it in, and that's really all there is to it. You still have your DVD burner that's right there on the side. There are additional ports that are on the back as well. So you have HDMI ports, you have USB ports. If you want to plug in a printer or your Cricut, you can easily do that. And even the webcam is included on the top. But Helen, it's about that speed that makes your life so much easier. I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to get out of everything for a second here because I've got so many things running in the background.
By the way, speaking of the webcam, I noticed there's a security slot. So I see it, right? So I go like this and it's open, or then you can close it with just like a little slide at the very top. So I think that's kind of, can you guys see that? See that it's on? I think that's really a nice thing to have, so you don't have, you know, just a little security feature there. This is incredible. And I'm trying to think of all the things about this. A terabyte of storage. A lot of the laptops, it's kind of turned into this world of solid state, which there's definitely a place for that. And those solid state laptops are fantastic. But some people want storage. They want to have, you know, maybe you have a home office and you've got a business and you need storage capability. This is an entire terabyte of storage, which is huge. I mean, 320,000 photos. I mean, you're talking about more than you'd probably ever need for like the casual computer user. This really is for somebody who has like maybe more than one person wants to store on it, or you know, somebody's doing school and somebody else is doing work and somebody else is doing graduate school and someone else, you know, then you want to have it as a television set as well. This is really a multitasker. And $899.99, I know. There are less expensive computers out there, no question about it. Do they have Dolby Stereo? No, they don't. Do they have this giant touchscreen of 27 inches? No, they don't. Do they have all these design features and over $300 worth of software included and wireless keyboard and mouse, you know, and all those things? No, they don't. This is for those of you who really want performance. This, I think, is the highest end computer that I think I've presented in the last year. I mean, it really is. And when you say Lenovo, I'm not sure I've heard of that. Well, let me ask you this. Have you heard of IBM? Because that is the company, that is their business arm. IBM now, when they do for the consumer market, they have the brand Lenovo, which is the #1 best-selling computers in the entire planet are Lenovos, right, Joe?
You're exactly right. Lenovo is the #1 computer PC manufacturer on the planet. They actually spend more than $1 billion a year on research and development to make your computer much faster and much easier to interact with. As you're using the touchscreen, I love when you have a big touchscreen display, because sometimes, you know, the apps are easier using touchscreen. Sometimes you want to use a mouse. Sometimes you want to use a keyboard. You have the choice in all three because it already comes with it. Most computers, they don't have touchscreen, but we know how much we do love having that touchscreen display. Plus, it also has the start menu. So this is Windows 10. It's really going to organize your life. On the start menu, everything on the right side is the stuff that you use more frequently. So my Netflix, my Disney Plus, my Hulu's down here. I've got my photos. Really makes it easy. On the left side, it's every program that you've ever downloaded. And with 1,000 gigabytes of storage, you can truly download with thousands and thousands of apps if you want to. But there's also a voice assistant that is built in. I want to show you how simple it is if I wanted to check my email. I just tap this one button and my email instantly comes up. How long does it take you to get in there and check your email, log in and do all that stuff? For this, I can even say, hey, Cortana. Let me hit the button good. Open mail. Oops. Open mail. I had the microphone muted so she wouldn't be doing things as I was doing the demonstration. But the thing is, you can interact. She can ask her the weather. You can ask her to look up photos. She can interact and answer, show up all your mail programs. And there's everything that I have running in the background. No hourglass, no delays, no hesitation. It's quick, it's fast, it's responsive. And there's my mail program right there. Automatically logs you into the system. It's just making your life easier and making it more convenient. And the other thing, too, is if a family's using this, you can have multiple logins. Like my kids have their own login. My wife has her login. So when she logs in, it's a different picture. For me, it's when we went on this Alaskan cruise. My wife has a picture of the kids in the background. You know, it could be whatever you want. But the idea behind this is it's really designed for the entire family, especially for kids. Like as your kids are using the computer at home, I'm going to bring up this because my daughter uses hers for schoolwork. So every time she does her schoolwork, she doesn't use her tiny little laptop to print things off. Because this right now, that's the same size as a 15-inch laptop. Look how tiny that is. Now, this is just a Word documentation that my daughter is doing on NASA because they're doing so many rocket launches. But normally, she'd have to go back over to the website, look everything up, come back over here and type everything. Watch this, Helen. There's this feature called Snap. I snap it over to one side, I snap it over the other. Now I got 2 full 8.5 by 11 inch sheets of paper side by side. So you could be working on one side while you're researching on the other side. This is only possible because you have this huge 27-inch screen. So this truly is the computer that's designed for the family, whether you're doing schoolwork or maybe you just want to sit back. Have you ever tried playing Candy Crush? Not on a tiny little 3-inch cell phone, but a 27-inch display. Helen, it makes it so much easier when the screen is this big and when it's also touchscreen.
Yeah, I'm just mesmerized. I mean, even if you're doing some fun online shopping, you really get to see like how everything looks, and maybe you're deciding, oh, I want it, I want this, and you see what color it is. You look at things, and it's like. I mean, this is really pretty cool. It's also very intuitive, which I love, and I mean, so incredibly fast. And by the way, the Wi-Fi in the studio is notoriously very slow, so I'm impressed how quick this is. And you've got, I don't know if you've gone through all the ports, but I'm seeing like an SD card slot, as well as you've got your optical drive, and in the back you've got HDMI. So maybe you go through all the ports, Joe.
Yeah, so it's an easy thing. On the one side, on your left side, you have a SD card slot. So take the little memory card out of your camera, pop it inside there, you've got it ready to go. There's also a headphone jack, so if you want to plug in your headphones, or like I mentioned earlier, it does have Bluetooth connectivity, so it can sync up perfectly with your earbuds. On the back, there's additional HDMI ports. There's also USB ports. Helen, you can actually plug your cable box into this because it has an HDMI input. So now you can use this as a big screen TV. It's really incredible. On the other side, you do have a DVD burner, a DVD player, so you can watch your old movies, or you can even create your own home movies if you want to. And right now, I'm actually just watching us on hsn.com. I'm streaming us live, but look how big and look how easy that is. We, in our guest room, have an all-in-one that is set up for our guests so they can watch TV. They can also access the internet. And here I am pinching and zooming on HSN. But like Helen mentioned, if you want to really get in close and see the details, I can see Lori presenting that great Fitbit watch that she had on there. I can see those details. Those are tough things to do on your phone and on your tablet. But when you have a screen that's this big, it makes your life so much better, especially if you are chatting with those grandkids, or maybe you want to play some games on here. The processor in here has been upgraded. This is the Intel Pentium Gold processor. So it's great for doing things like Netflix and Hulu. But if you also want to get into things that are more advanced, like doing some games or movie editing, it also can handle that too. Because there are two things that go into that. First off, you have to have a strong processor, but then you also have to have a lot of memory. We're giving you 8 gigabytes worth of RAM. Now, the more RAM you have, the more things you can do at the same time. So it's really designed to go hand in hand with that processor. Because what Intel did and said, they said, instead of just making it faster, let's make it smarter. Let's let it handle those high definition graphics, because a lot of us are watching movies on here or playing games. Or maybe you want to get into video editing. You can handle that. That's a piece of cake. If you just want to edit your photos and play around with there, that's really easy stuff. But Microsoft says you need 2 gigabytes worth of RAM to operate. We're giving you 4 times that amount. So when you look on my screen, there's my NASA spreadsheet or document I was working on. There's HSN. There's the Candy Crush. There's my email that popped up. There's the movie we were watching. All this stuff is now running at the same time. And it's like, oh, let me come over here and tap that. It instantly pops up. You can instantly pinch and zoom. So the biggest thing about this, Helen, is that when you end up getting an all-in-one, it has desktop parts. When you use a laptop, they try to make those parts so thin, but they also take a lot of the power out to reduce the weight, reduce the heat that comes off of it, and also to get a longer battery life. When you buy a desktop computer with desktop parts, the processors are so much faster that there's no more waiting. So now when you're pinching and zooming and going from app to app, Helen, it is like the perfect experience when you end up getting an all-in-one computer.
Yeah, I mean, this really has something for everybody. You've got a terabyte of storage, tons and tons of storage. It looks amazing, and it can be your entertainment center as well. You know, Joe, what a lot of people are doing, and I know this from my husband working at home, is they're doing the Zoom calls with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like a big meeting on Zoom. If you try doing, forget about your phone, even if you're doing it on a regular size laptop, you're not seeing everybody, or everybody is up, but you don't know that everybody's up because you're looking at it on a smaller device, which you can kind of get in trouble too. If, you know, so I just thought, you know, that's something that you would definitely love to have, a 27-inch monitor, high definition, to do those Zoom calls when you have like a group of people, not just one person. And I can't believe how responsive this touch screen is. It's pretty amazing when you talk about, you know, how quick you're going through stuff.
There are two things that do that, Helen. As you're clicking through, like every time you click, like it instantly responds. There's actually 2 wireless antennas that are built in there. So the internet almost seems twice as fast because it's always connected. There's no delay to it. It also has a more advanced touch screen. So most touchscreen devices only have 2 touch points. The lower the number of touch points, the slower it is. So sometimes when you're dragging something across the screen, there's a delay to it because it only has 2 touch points. This one has 10 touch points, but it also has a high definition video card. So it can instantly fill up that screen and refresh itself without having any delay whatsoever. So whether it was playing a game, or here I'm just scrolling up and down the Microsoft Store where there's over 1 million different apps and games and movies, or if I want to bring up my photos, I'm swiping picture to picture to picture. It's also quick because it has that touchscreen display. The other thing, Helen, you talked about was, you know, uploading your photos on here, having a terabyte that can store 300,000 photos. Well, in order to download your photos, either you plug in your Android phone and it'll download them that way, or if you have an Apple device, you end up downloading iTunes, and iTunes will download them there. So a lot of times we have these mobile devices, whether it's a tablet, whether it's a camera, whether it's your cell phone, those things fill up with so much space. Well, now you can upload all those photos here. And here's the great thing about Microsoft. All you do is you go to your start menu, you click on the one photo icon. I'm gonna go full screen. This finds every picture you've ever taken. Whether you took it last year, 5 minutes ago, you used the webcam, maybe you used it with a cell phone, the other one was a camcorder. Every picture that you have, it finds it and it puts it right here. So now, when you're looking for those cruise photos, or we're looking for those vacation photos, you just scroll through here, click on the one that you want, and you instantly have all those memories right there at your fingertips.
Yeah, and the colors are just beautiful. I mean, whether you're somebody that, you know, maybe you're a graphic designer working at home, or maybe, you know, the colors are, or you're a crafter and you're using your Cricut and you're, you know, you want to look at the colors that are on the screen. I mean, the touch screen, the fact that it's just so crazy intuitive, it's really, you know, amazing what you're able to get here. I mean, this is pretty like high end. You talk about this, and I remember when computers, you know, first came out, and what, you know, what they would look like and how much they were and what you would get. Right. I mean, this is pretty amazing. Look at me, I'm shopping. That's Joe. All I know how to do is shop. Well, so sadly, that's why we need you to tell us the details. Thank you so much. I'm excited for those of you who are treating yourself to this. Joe, great job.
Thanks. It's good seeing you, Helen. Thank you.
I do want to mention you can have a year to pay this off if you buy it with your HSN credit card. It comes out to about $75 a month. The item number is 745703. Also, we have lots of electronics on hsn.com, including the Arlo Essential Indoor-Outdoor Spotlight Camera 3-pack. First of all, Arlo, fabulous. I have the Arlo. I've got the Arlo cameras. This is a smart deal, so you always want to get it when it's on special, and we have this great special right now. 2 color choices, white or black. So whether you're having those packages delivered and you want that deterrent of the light lighting up, or get those, you know, porch pirates on camera, or maybe you're like, hey, you know what? Your neighbor's dog is coming into your house. I've got it on video. You can even share it with like your neighbor app, or, you know, it's really fantastic, you know, or even just seeing, you know, when people come home with, you know, if your kids are coming home from school. But we've got lots more goodies here at HSN. Tamara is coming up to continue with the Create the Life You Love event.
Love reading reviews from fellow HSN shoppers? Reviews help everyone shop smarter, so share the love. Find the perfect legging? One-of-a-kind necklace? Go ahead, dish. Search Write a Review on hsn.com to learn how to leave a review from your HSN account. We may even use it on air. All of our reviews are from real HSN customers and verified purchases. We want to hear from you. Search Write a Review on hsn.com now. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Happy New Year. This is my first chance to say that to you this year, 2021. I'm Tamara Hooks, and I know you were expecting Marlo Smith because the show, after all, is Good Eating with Marlo. But Marlo's off today, so I came in to have a drink, have some barbecue, and have fun with you. And I hope that you can stay with me. This is gonna be a really good show because we've got some great things for you as we kick off this new year. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I'm starting off with that I know you're gonna love is from Wakaya. It's this amazing tea.